guys, once again, this week is like probably one of the highlight of my week. Well, the second highlight because we do it twice a week now. The schedule, it's hard because I like to say we go live every Sunday and Wednesday, but sometimes things pop up. We got to move it, whatnot. Like next Sunday is my wife's baby shower, so we won't be going live next Sunday. What I try to do is have 2 days of posting videos, then go live, then 3 days of posting videos, then go live. It gives me some time off with my family, and then allows me like a mental break as well from the epic winter of sometimes we don't go live like for like 8 days, or you know what I'm saying, like we go pretty hard in the winter. We post a ton of content for you guys, so it's nice to get some days off and whatnot, especially during the slower time of the year. And so that's why we go live 2 days a week now. And if you're not watching this live, keep watching because it's gonna be a good time. We always have great conversations. We'll be live for about an hour and 15 minutes today. And I have no idea, no topic for today other than chatting with you guys. Martin has turned into a snowboarder, by the way. Congratulations, Martin. You are now the snowboarder, and you're looking good. He says, do you have any plans for next season? All right, let's get the questions right off the bat, because Martin's got to go to bed. If you don't know, I think he lives in the Netherlands, and so it's like 2 in the morning right now, 3 in the morning for him. So plans for next season, one of the goals for season 6 that I do know is to finish riding all of Colorado ski resorts. So Colorado I have 8 resorts left in Colorado to go snowboard. So ride all of those. So then on the little grab or the resort map, which we now have something really cool in the resort map to show you. So I'm gonna grab that link. But on the resort map, when you look at it, Colorado will be 100% green. I also want 100% Utah next year. But Colorado for sure. Here's the resort map right here. If you check it out, there in the top right corner, you can take it from the snowboarders as the icons to like the little blimps, but you can also turn on the region and you can see the United States by region and what ski resorts are in that region and stuff. It's really cool. Shout out to Kenny for doing that. I love when you guys, if you guys have suggestions, so Kenny has it to where if you have a suggestion to make that resort map better, you guys can submit it to us through an email. I mainly say Kenny because Kenny's the one managing all of that and doing all of that. I have no idea how he built that thing, but it's incredible. So I didn't cough all day today. I go live and I'm like, I'm gonna cough. But yeah, check out the resort map. It's super sick. So one of the goals, yeah, is ride all of that. Definitely get the 1080 that I've been talking about, especially since I put in 1080, the snowboard game in the N64 for Roman to play. And I was like, dude, I have to get a 1080 because of this video game. Jackson, what's up? Dark. Yo, dude. Archie, how we doing? Jacob, what up? I don't work tomorrow, so I can stay up late today, so I'll stick around. Let's go, Martin. What mountain bike do you have? It's the Rocky Mountain. Give me 1 second. It's an Instinct. The Instinct Rocky Mountain. That's what mountain bike I have. Shiley, how you doing? The resort map is super sick. Shout out to Kenny. No joke. Jake says, hey, John, it's been about 6 months since I won my sticker. Still no show. What? Jake, email me again. It might have been returned, or maybe I didn't get the email. So remember, my email is in the description of my channel. It's Johnathan_Buckhouse@yahoo.com. A lot of people spell my name wrong because I have an H in it. So double check that you did that correctly and just email me again and we'll ship that out because I'm trying to get you your sticker and I just... I'm human and I make mistakes, so I'm sorry that you have not got your sticker yet. Jackson says, yo, Buckhouse, do you think that you will come to Snow Basin next season? Oh, maybe, yeah, Jackson, because I need revenge at Snow Basin. The day I went was not very sick, and it looks like an incredible mountain, so I need revenge at Snow Basin. Hopefully we can do it next season. I can't make a promise. I can't promise much things. All sports all day. What up, buddy? And then Jasmine says, what's up, JB? I gotta go and eat dinner, but I'll be on after. Oh, Thanks for jumping on saying what up, though. No problem. Enjoy your dinner. I hope it's good. My eye's falling apart on me. Everything's falling apart. Roman poked me in the eye before this live stream. I thought my eye was good, but it's like glaring. I would say, and all the dads out there will probably be like, yo, don't know what you're talking about. But when your kid is acting up or like kind of frustrated and then they poke you in the eye, you're like, oh, it's like the worst feeling in the world. Because getting poked in the eye already stinks. But then when your kid's like, I don't want to wake up, and you're like, that's a mess. Oh, no way. DBS No says, I don't know if it's the right shirt, but you look sunburnt. I am probably sunburnt. Can't tell. We did a park day today. We were out there for a long time. Bobby goes, you deserved it. So, it's like a big thunderstorm right now. You guys might hear some lightning, but it was raining really hardcore right before this live stream. Well, we got thunder, and I've never had this before. The lightning was so close that it shook the house, like hardcore shook the house. And Roman, he's 3, he has never experienced that, and he was in our bedroom, and he just starts crying, and I go in there, and his face of fear was so gnarly. Yeah, funny story. Jen and Apples, what's up, guys? You guys are now skiers. Congratulations, you guys have turned into skiers. If you don't know what I'm talking about, they're members. If you're a member of the channel, your name is green. You get the little red logo next to your name. So we have a bunch of monkeys. That's the first step of the evolution. Then you go to this tall person, and then like Jen and Apples, they went from the tall person to the skier. And like I said earlier, Martin went from the skier to the snowboarder, which means Martin's been supporting for over 6 months, my dude. You're insane. And that means Jen and Apples have been supporting for 3 months. So guys, thank you so much for all that support. I cannot do this channel without my members and my Patreons. So thank you so much, guys, for all the love and support. Here is the link to the memberships if you're interested in becoming a member. And TY, how we doing? What's up? Logan, what up? Dark says 1080 was awesome. Great game. I played that in high school when it first came out. It's funny when you play. I don't know if it's because we got HD TVs now or what, but you turn on an N64 in an old school video game, and you're like, "What happened to the like?" They look so terrible. Rhino says you should do a resort review on Mammoth Mountain in California next season when the snow comes again. Definitely want to get out to Mammoth next season. I'm going to save that resort review because I plan to go out to Mammoth for about a month at the end of the year, every year. But the reason why I'm not going this year is because my wife is having a baby in July. So we're going to have 2 kids, but she's just too pregnant and everything for us to go down there. And then I got to go to snowboard camp and everything like that. But next season, we should be in Mammoth at this time of the year. We'll be down in Mammoth. TY and Bridger, what's up, guys? Soren says, coming to Timberline this summer, June? Yep, dude, I'll be there. We're actually not taking the camper. We bailed on taking the camper because the gas prices are so high. I thought I was killing it in this chat. I'm so far behind in the chat. Just so you know, if you don't want to wait for me to get to your question, you can drop a super chat, a Venmo, or Streamlabs donation. The blue bar has my Venmo and Streamlabs. You can drop a donate. I'm in my head with that cough. But you can drop a Streamlabs or Venmo donation, and I'll answer your question immediately. And then, because I know not everyone watches a live stream for the full time, but I'm gonna try and keep it in order. There's only 48 people here, so I think I can keep up. But yeah, if you want a question answered immediately and you don't want to wait for me to get to it, feel free to drop a donation, and I'll get to it. And then Wyatt's in the house. What up, my dude? Bridger, hello. What was I saying? I was gonna say, oh, we might not take the camper to camp because gas prices are so high. I mean, they're not so high, but they're getting higher, and it would just be cheaper for us to fly to Oregon than drive the camper out. And because we're only going for 2 weeks, the whole point of the camper is to live in it for months at a time and not just take it for like a 2-week trip. You can take it for a 2-week trip. That's still legit. But we'll probably, and then just with the baby coming and everything, it makes me more like nimble or mobile. I can like pack up and like get on a plane way quicker and get home faster than a 2-day drive with the camper. Shiley says, I was talking to my mom about Colorado and how I'm going to die if I don't go back next year. I told her it could be my birthday, Christmas, and I'll pay She's not much convinced. Oh, your mom doesn't want to come back to Colorado. That's a bummer. It looked like you guys were all having a ton of fun. Jackson said, just started my summer. I'm riding dirt bikes now. Dude, that's so sick, Jackson. I've never rode a dirt bike in my entire life. I like your channel, and I'm subscribed. Archie, dude, I appreciate you subscribing. I'm so glad you like the channel. Michael, what up, my dude? Thank you for the registry gift, by the way. Bobby, I believe it was you, Michael, but Bobby's like, someone bought me something off our registry from the channel. I was like, what? No way. And she's like, yeah, they just sent it from, I got like went on target.com and found our registry and got us something, which was super cool. So we are registered at Target. Bobby said she sent me the link, but it's not there. But if you wanted to support that way, feel free. Babe, if you're watching the live stream, feel free to drop the registry link or send it to me and I can post it. But yeah, shout out Target Registry. Makes it simple for anyone to just search my name and find the registry. Logan says you should try Trestle Bike Park at Winter Park this summer. Logan, I think we will. I got to get a little bit better on the bike, but I don't know. Lucky Caden says, hey, John, how you doing, man? Greg in the house, rocking that full-blown Evolution. Greg, it looks good, my dude. Bridger says, have you ever been to Bryan Head in Utah? Not yet. We'll get there. I know how to tail press. Dude, I love doing tail presses, TY. That's so sick. Hobbit, we're going to make it to Massachusetts, but I think we're going to wait till... We're not going to go this next year. We'll eventually get up there. Because we only do a week on the east. It makes it a little hard to go everywhere. Does that make sense? Oh, no way. We got some Venmo donations. Michael posting a red balloon with a $10 Venmo donation. The red balloon symbolizes, like, you know, like in the emojis, you can like put the red balloon. Let me see if it's like right here. Probably not. I might be able to find it. Am I going to find the red balloon? Did I pass the red balloon? There it is. The red balloon, this season I got called a clown a lot by the core snowboard community. Everyone wanted to call me a clown. Said what I was doing is goofy and all this stuff. They're just hating, essentially. And so whenever someone calls me a clown, my response is I put the red balloon, like the it balloon, because we're out here killing it, and they're just jealous that we're killing it. So the red balloon symbolizes that we're killing it. So Michael, dude, I appreciate the balloon and the $10 Venmo donation, my man. And then Caden comes in with a $20 donation, dude, dropping the bomb. Says shredding, shredding much love, dude. Or yeah, shredding much love, dude. Bumping into you was a season 1 goal of mine. Dude, Caden, let's go. Thank you so much for the $20 donation. I love running into you guys. It's literally one of my favorite things. Especially like late season or like right now, like everything's more chill. Like there's no just more. It's easier to be like, yo, like come on, let's like take some laps and stuff. It's so fun. So I love running into you guys right now for sure. But like if you ever see me on the mountain, do not be afraid to say what's up and take some laps with me. It's always a good time. Now I might. That being said, I don't want to say I will take laps with you, and then if I can't, because I might be filming a specific video. But for the most part, usually I'm like, yeah, you can come take a chairlift with me and stuff. Like I always try to be very, 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 very welcoming and make that happen. So yeah, I just sometimes I don't know what's going on. No way, Aaron, dude, how you been? Aaron coming in with a $5 super chat. He says, girl dads rock. Dude, I can't wait to become a girl dad. He says, cheers on the new baby and the B space looking good, homie. Dude, Aaron, dude, wait till you see the crib in my bedroom. So, Aaron, dude, I'm excited that you get to see it online, but when you come in person, dude, it's going to be insane. you don't remember, me and Aaron rode in Mount Snow. We had the sickest trip in Mount Snow. Jake Henley, you just said, I replied to your email. Just, Jake, just email me again. Just literally send another email, and I'll get you that sticker shipped out, my man. Apples. I still haven't told my wife that I joined yet. Jeff says, is he on? Mine still says waiting for Johnathan Buckhouse. Oh, man. I hope, Jeff, that it's working for you, because I'm here. No need to wait for me. Bridger, I do respond to comments and questions. Right now is like about the best time of the year for you to drop a comment and get a reply back from me, because once again, everything's just slowing down. I'm getting less messages, less comments, things like that. So it allows me to reply more. How far behind am I in this chat? I feel like I'm reading the same questions. I'm going to scoot down on the chat a little bit. If I missed your question, feel free to drop it again. And once again, if you don't want to wait, just drop a super chat or a Venmo or whatever, and I'll get right to your question. Mel said, JB, you may want to patch that eyes closed so you're sleeping with an eye patch, guys. Paper towel can blink underneath patch. Not too tight. Oh, that might not be a bad idea if like he did damage my eye. I can do the live stream like this. Mel, thanks for the advice. I'll definitely put, like, it happened kind of like right before the live stream, so I'll check my eye out a little bit more after the live stream. It's one of those things, like, I set a time for these things, and it's like, I gotta get to the live stream, and then like run outside the house. TY, I actually have already gone to Afton Alps, so we will. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna search it right now. That's in Minnesota. Actually, I think with Afton Alps, we only rode the tow park. So I do need to go back so I can make a resort review, because this was before resort reviews. But Afton Alps was sick. The park was sick. So yes, I will go back to Afton Alps, because I got to film specific stuff to make the resort review. But I don't know when it'll be out. I'll go back to Afton Alps. Do you think a basin will be crowded closing weekend? Debating going. It's usually a little busy on like closing day. Yeah, I would say it's going to be busy. I wouldn't think it's going to be absolutely nuts. I wouldn't let it stop you from going, because it's not going to be like, it will be busy, but you're not going to be like waiting in line for hours and hours and hours. Am I going to ride with the Halo helmet? It could be a funny video. Archie says, I heard you're trying to wakeboard this summer. England is the best place for wakeboarding. You should come to the Lake District. That would be insane. I'm probably going to stick around my, what's the Venmo? My Venmo, I'll show you. Oh, sorry. My Venmo is pinned. It's that blue bar, but I'll also type it in here for anyone looking for my Venmo. There's my Venmo. I'm gonna probably ride the little cable park near me for this summer. Get good at wakeboarding, and then if we get really good at wakeboarding, maybe we could travel for some wakeboarding and stuff like that. But as for now, we'll do the travel to wakeboard, because the closest cable park to me is 3 hours away. But we have the camper, so we can go down for like a weekend of wakeboarding and then come back up. So. Shiley says, unless you meet Johnathan on his last run of the day. We almost didn't like meet Shiley. Like, we passed her, and like Benton kind of heard her like call his name. So we stopped, and we ended up hopping up the run to get back to say what up to Shiley. But it was Chipmunks. We were on our way out of there. Double check the Venmo. Still good on the Venmo. I do appreciate you guys dropping donations onto Venmo for 2 reasons. I get 100% of that donation if you use a super chat, which we never complain about super chats, but just know if you do a super chat, YouTube takes 30% of that donation. And then with Venmo, I get it immediately, where super chats, it takes 30 days before we see that money. So I appreciate you guys using Venmo. It definitely does help. Wyatt says, everybody said you were so good to your fans when I met you. It was true. Dude, Wyatt, it was so sick riding with you that whole day, buddy. Sydney says, I have not been here in a hot minute. School has been kicking my butt. Well, I'm happy you're back, Sydney. I understand getting your butt kicked and falling behind on stuff. Like, I've been there all season. But hopefully next year with the couple pieces I'm adding and like Team Buckhouse, the crew around me is going to be getting bigger. And that stuff should free up a lot of my time, allowing me to do more and get this thing really rolling. So Jonah says, love the new studio. I'm so hyped that you guys like the new studio. I know it's similar to the last one in a way, you know, because like it's still the 3 shelves and everything, but it's cleaned up a little bit better. Obviously we got the wall. That is a door right there, sadly. No avoiding that. I could have like set up, I had the option to set this whole wall up as like a stream studio and then have my desk against that wall over there. But I wanted 2 desks in here because once again, the idea is to have someone helping as much as possible. And so having 2 desks makes sense. Like the other night, Bobby was writing sticker orders and I was making stickers over there. And it was so nice to be able to have like 2 people in here grinding, but having separate workspaces so we weren't on top of each other. Thoughts on Vero Resorts? The soul of snowboarding is every year getting more and more sucked out of Vail Resorts. Mount Snow is my go-to mountain during the season. Corinthia for life. Right, Michael? That's so sick. Mount Snow was a ton of fun. Even the runs were sick. I love that Bobby gets in the chat and talks to you guys. She's such a trash talker. Are you planning on coming to the Midwest next season? Yeah, so my mom lives in Wisconsin. So we're talking about, because I need to hit over 40 new ski resorts to make sure to riding all the ski resorts to ride every ski resort in the United States. If we ride only 40 a season, it'll take 10 years. Well, I don't want to do that in 10 years. I want to do it a lot quicker. So we do, but we need to always go over 40 ski resorts, like new ski resorts in a season. So I'm thinking if I go to Wisconsin for 2 weeks and we stay with my mom, which will make being in Wisconsin for 2 weeks a lot cheaper, but we bring out the new baby, everything like that. And it might be like we go to Wisconsin for 2 weeks, but we still stay in hotels and do some stuff to break up the time with Bobby being stuck at my mom's house. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, hang out at my mom's house, see you later. It's going to be like, we're at my mom's house for 3 nights. Then we're going to go over here, stay for 2 nights, then come back to mom's for 3 nights, and then jumping around kind of like that. And I think we'll be able to knock out like probably in 2 weeks, maybe knock out like 20 resorts between Wisconsin, Michigan, and Illinois. It'd be sick to knock out about 20. We're doing like a couple double days in that time frame. But really hit the Midwest hard. We'll probably make our notorious Highland Hills trip because the kids in Highland are sick. And then definitely I have to get into Michigan next year. So we'll be hitting Michigan and Wisconsin for sure. If we do Minnesota, it might just be the Highland trip. And then, I mean, I could pull up the map. I shared the map earlier. I can share the map again for you guys. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we have this sick resort map that shows you guys all the ski resorts in the United States and where we've ridden, and then you can see the videos at that resort. And then when we do a resort review, we put the score next to the resort. Dude, Kenny's got this map dialed. But I'll just kind of I'll look at this and I'll be able to tell you what I'm thinking for the Midwest. Okay. So my mom lives in Kenosha. So we have the mountaintop at Grand Geneva Resort. So that's one. We got Wilmot, which will be two. Then we got Ranging Buffalo Snow Park, Via Avla, and Ski Four Lakes. That's 5 ski resorts, kind of near my mom's house. And then above my mom's house, past Milwaukee, and we actually went to Little Switz, but we have Fox Ski Area, Helger Hegel Ski Club. So I don't know, that's a ski club, so we gotta figure out what that is. And then Osblick Ski Club. So we gotta make sure those are actual resorts. Nut Hill, Quanina Country Ski Park and Ski Hill. So like we'll figure out what's all around there. But then we can always go like across the lake into Michigan. There's like Swiss Valley Ski Area, Timber Ridge Ski Area, Michigan, Bittersweet Ski Area. I know those aren't the best ones in Michigan, but that could just be like our start, just with being in that around that area. Or we can go left, we can go towards Iowa. There's like Ski Snowstar, Chestnut Mountain, Sundown. This is literally how me and Greg like planned the East Coast trip, by the way. So like next year, dude, Greg, we fly into Albany, dude. We didn't hit Plattekill last year, but if we flew into Albany, next to Jiminy is like Mountain Greylock, Berkshire. These are in Massachusetts. So maybe we hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dude, we can do 4 in a day if we hit like Catamount, Butternut, Otis Ridge, Blandford. Those look all right next to each other. The funny, these maps, you can never really tell. They're all like super, like what's super close, what's not. But we want to get into Pennsylvania though, as well. So maybe we could still do the whole flying into New Jersey. And then there's a whole list of ones to hit. But dude, this map is sick. Once again, you can see the regions, which is really cool that Kenny did that. Yeah, the Rocky Mountain region, the West Coast region, the Midwest region, the Southeast region. Whoa. The Mid-Atlantic region, and then the New England region. Dude, the New England has its own region. The cool thing about the regions is we have rode a ski resort in every single region. So that's kind of something that's been knocked off the list. All right, I definitely fell behind in the chat. Sorry about that. That was kind of like a little rant, a little exploration. But during that time, Andrew Book with a $9.69 donation. Dude, thank you so much for the donation on Venmo. He says, I don't know jack about snowboarding, but looking for a new one. Mainly like to hit moguls, tree runs, not too much park. What's a versatile board that can be used for all of that? All right, Andrew. So I'm not going to give you a specific board because there's so many snowboards out there, and they all are going to do pretty much what you're asking for. But the profile, what you're looking for, is a camber snowboard. Camber snowboard is almost like a reverse U. And so when you're carving it or riding mountain, when you take a turn, you push it down, and it kind of bites the snow really well. And then when you release that turn, it kind of explodes. I think a camber snowboard is really good for all mountain riding. This late season, I've been riding all over the mountain with the camber snowboard, opposed to normally I'm on my like super noodly flexi board for like butters and stuff. But now that I'm like doing a bunch of shoots, like riding the east wall, like at Breck, I did the leg shoots again. Being on a stiffer snowboard is allowing me to have more control, more confidence in every single turn that I take. So I do recommend kind of being on a stiffer snowboard if you're riding all mountain, kind of going in the trees, ripping around. So check out a camber profile, like a true camber, not a hybrid camber. Look for like a true camber twin. profile, and every snowboard company makes a board like that, and I think you'll be very happy. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a question to start this chat over, or not over, but like start in the chat. Hunter says, do you plan to do any more things to the studio? That's a great question. I put a trash can in here. That's super nice. I'm contemplating getting the snowboard holders again, like ordering those snowboard holders again, and hanging a snowboard right here, the Orca Split, mainly because that board won't be ridden often, but it's a gorgeous board and it blends with the color scheme really well. And then we still have the spot for the 100,000 subscribers if we ever hit that number. So I might add that. And then for the most part, no. I mean, it's the studio's like done. We're ready to grind it out in here. Maybe one day if we get internet here, because I do everything off my phone. By the way, we don't like this house that we're at can't get like internet, so we're doing everything off hotspot. But thankfully, we're on a business plan for hotspot. We have 100 gigabytes of hotspot per device, and so I can't play any video games. So like Halo, like I can't game on hotspot. I would burn through the hotspot. You know, like already uploading videos is like it crushes it. So one day if we get internet like Starlink or something, get the Xbox in here. Cool. When you come to Big Snow, let's sit down with the map for the week on the East. Greg, I agree. We come out this summer, set up the week on the East like in far in advance. How's the snow at Breckenay Basin? I'm going Friday. Will, it's insane. If you show up too early, it'll probably be crunchy and hard. We're supposed to get snow tonight and tomorrow. I think we're supposed to get snow. But if the sun's out, it's a super warm day, which I think it's going to be that weather. If you show up at 10 and ride like 10 to 2, 10 to 3, you'll have a really good time. 3 to 4 will be like really slushy potatoes. Colin says, what's my favorite trick? Ooh, I don't know. I mean, I really like back threes. It's my most confident trick, but my front threes, I've figured them out this season. I've been throwing some sick front threes, which makes me really excited. Rail tricks, I really like half cabbed on, front one out. Kind of like a go-to for me. I don't know. There's so many fun tricks. I like the trick that you land super clean that gets you hyped. D Leafer in the house. What up, my dude? Mel says, actually, this studio is very nice. You build it yourself. Yeah, so I built the whole studio myself, like, or built it or did it. It was just a room, like, even the drywall wasn't complete. So I had to put kills on the drywall, like, complete the drywall. So when I put the wallpaper on, it won't ruin the wall when we take it off. It's not wallpaper, it's a sticker. It's like a vinyl. And then, I mean, I built the desk, but it's all very basic stuff if you're somewhat handy. But yeah, it took some work. Stained a bunch. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I think the landlord was cool too, because he was like, nice. I was like, thanks, man. Before you ask me what resort I've gone to, if you guys could just check out the resort map, and then that will answer your question for you. Because I don't want to just I've said this multiple live streams because I get a lot of, have you been here? Have you gone here? Are you going to go here? If you check out the map, that will answer a lot of those questions for you. And I mentioned it, I think, in the other day in a video, but because this goal is to ride every resort in the United States, that's a heavy goal. What that does and what that means is once we go to your resort, there's a great chance, like a really good chance, that we're not going back. Like, we're going to go once, we're going to crush it, we're going to make an insane video, we're gonna film a resort review, and then we're never going back because there's too many. And then one of the things that might slow down doing the entire United States is like traveling the world. Once the ability to snowboard around the world gets more possible, you know what I'm saying? Like we're almost through this whole mess of a pandemic that we've been in and whatnot. Once that's all blown over and life goes back to normal, like traveling the world in snowboarding becomes more and more of a reality. Like Japan, going to Japan for a week or 2 weeks, whatever I can squeeze out of my wife. Riding in Europe, New Zealand, Australia, Chile in the summer, Italy in the summer. They have a glacier. Canada. I'm so excited to travel the world and snowboard. It's gonna be so sick. Dude, the wallpaper does look real though. I'm gonna stop saying it's wallpaper and start saying that I like, dude, to line those boards up, that's a lot of work. Dude, Little Switz was insane. It wasn't their full park, but they had like one jump, but it was like such a well-built jump, and like their features, you can tell their features were money. Like they had really good features. So it's like when I look at a park and I do like when I rate the park, it's not just like what features were in there. It was like what were like how good were the rails? Like were they quality rails or were they like backyard rails? Were they in the snow nice and were they like cleaned up all around it? Or was it like thrown in the snow and there's still plow chunks sitting around the rail and whatnot? Like was it built correctly? That goes into the park rating. Yeah, sorry. Cab is switched front side, if anyone was wondering. Nima, dude, with a $2 donation, man. Thank you so much for the $2. Says, what's your opinion on the jib boards for practice? That's a great question. So I do have the Snowboard Addiction jib board. I'll probably make a video on that this summer. They're sick. I like the jib boards because you can practice balance on them. They are super exhausting, but I would say you can definitely learn a couple tricks from it. But the biggest thing about them, sorry, I'm like trying to battle these coughs. The biggest thing about the jib boards is if you are not hitting rails yet and you're not hitting boxes yet, I think they're pointless. I don't think they're really going to get you ready to hit rails and boxes because there's no momentum involved with it. You like stand on the side of it and you jump onto it, which if you already know how to do a backboard or front board, but you want to like hold your front board longer, it's great. You get on it and you can practice being in that right body position and holding it. But if you're trying to like jump onto it and do a backboard 2-step out, well, you don't have any momentum with you. So not only is that harder, but you usually end up jumping back onto the jib board. So that's a little tricky too. So are they sick? Yes. Is it 100% like imitates and is going to help you snowboard? Like if you've never hit a rail before, should you get a jib board to learn how to hit rails? No. I hope that answers it. But if you can like hit rails and everything and you're trying to learn like front boards, back boards, whatever, and you want to learn how to lock in that body position, then yes, they're pretty sick. Sydney says, if you ever want a wakeboard, you come to my house. Do you have your own lake at your house? You have your own lake? That's insane. Dude, never landed in the house. Check him out, guys. He's the guy that made that custom sign for me. The thing's custom. There's only one in the world. Jimmy says, hey, Jonathan, sorry for missing the premiere and the live stream lately. Are you planning on coming back to Tyrrell Basin sometime next season? Jimmy, if I do go back to Tyrrell Basin, it's because my glove sponsor, Elevation Supply Co., linked in the description with the coupon code best gloves in the game. That's their home base. That's their home mountain. So I would go there to ride with those guys again. And I don't want to go later in the year because like the park was sick when we went. We also went on Tuesday, which is like $10 Tuesday or $2. It was like $2 or $10 Tuesday. It was like the busiest day ever. So yeah, maybe on a less busy day with a more completed park, Tyrrell Basin, that'd be sick. Talon says, why don't you do drone shots of the resorts that you go to? So it's a couple of things. That's a great question. I do have, so I have the Thanet 3 Professional right here, and I have a Mavic Mini. I don't do the drone shots mainly because flying a drone when it's cold kind of sucks. With the vlog style, it's a little tough to get the shot. And then here's a big reason too. So a lot of these ski resorts let us ride there for free. So when we go to the Midwest, we don't have a season pass for all the Wisconsin ski resorts, but they are small ski resorts. And I'm like, hey, I have a huge channel. I want to show off your resort, things like that. And so they give us free day passes. Well, when a resort gives us free day passes, technically we're working with them or for them in a way. And all the ski resorts, at least the ones in Colorado, they don't want you flying drones. So if I have a resort that's like, yes, we'll give you free passes, and sometimes they pay us to come out. Hopefully that becomes a more and more thing. That's just a part of the business model. But sometimes we'll get paid to come out to a resort, but they have rules. And so what I don't want to do is be like, hey, come to the Tyrol Basin and fly your drone and then get in trouble or get people in trouble because they're like, well, Johnathan Buckhouse did it and you guys looked at Johnathan Buckhouse. You know what I'm saying? So that comes into play as well. I definitely fly the drone a lot more with the summer content. I love flying the drone. I think it's really cool. I think it adds a lot of coolness, complexity, whatever. 2, the snowboarding, the vlogs, everything like that. But yeah, it's just another thing to lug around, to put up, to remember to do, things like that too. I think Greg is probably the only person in the chat that knows, but like the days are like go, 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 especially when we do like 2, 3 in a day. It's like bum, 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 bum. Like sometimes it's like, yo, we're gonna eat today, and like I don't know if we're gonna eat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So like to stop and fly a drone around too, like I don't know if the 10 seconds of footage that we're gonna put in from that, it takes like 15 minutes to get 10 seconds of drone footage. Because you got to calibrate it wherever you go, depending on the drone. Like this one takes forever to set up, all that type of stuff. All right, TY, I'll see you after now, my man. MRK says, if you ever come to Chile, consider a little trip to Argentine to Sierra Catedral. It's an awesome place too. All right, MRK, if I come to Chile, I'm hitting you up. You're coming with me, man. I need a guide. I've never left the country. That's like kind of intimidating for me. I used to be horrible at traveling. Bobby could tell you I was a horrible traveler. Now I'm a really efficient, really good traveler because I kind of in a way travel for a living. But leaving the United States is kind of scary. But I'm so excited for that world perspective. Just because when you're, I don't know. I just think it's you'll see the world different when you leave your country. I just truly believe it. I already look at the United States different because I've gone to almost every state in the United States now. So it's definitely eye-opening. It's different everywhere you go. The US is massive. Why says, I was looking at a house just outside of Jackson Hole because I saw a pretty nice 1-story 3-bedroom house, very cheap. It was so cheap and nice. I couldn't believe it. Dude, that's crazy because Jackson was fancy and everything around Jackson was expensive and fancy. And then Jackson was expensive. Like the whole trip to Jackson was expensive. That's an expensive area. Some areas are very expensive to go to. Like Telluride's an expensive area. Jackson Hole was an expensive area. Aspen's an expensive area. Like Vail's an expensive area. But like Tahoe is not an expensive area for a ski trip. And then like Utah, like the Salt Lake City area, like those are not expensive. But I think Park City's a little expensive. So you can go on some like 6 snowboard trips and they can be very cheap. That's what I'm kind of figuring out. And like, these are like video ideas down the road, like how to plan the sickest, cheapest snowboard trip. How sick of a video would that be? I'm writing that down. How to plan the sickest, cheapest snowboard trip. I literally tried to write as fast as I could. That's how long it took me. Writing takes forever. Dun 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 dun. All year round, can you write me on the app so I can look into your order and see what happened to your order? If you guys ever have any sticker issues, write me on Etsy because I can like pull up your order number. We can see what happened to it. I want anyone that's ever ordered a sticker to make sure they got their Evolution sticker. And soon to be Roman stickers, they should come in on Tuesday or Wednesday, which means I can't make the listing until I actually get the sticker on hand. Be ready next week. The Wiggle Wiggle Roman sticker going live. That'd be sick. Oh, Dark with the great point. He says the other thing about the jib boards, they're about 8 pounds lighter than a full setup. Get some ankle weights, LOL. Yeah, the crazy thing is they're lighter, but you still get so exhausted on those jib boards. Favorite food while snowboarding? I try not to eat while like during a snowboard day. I really think it slugs me down and slows me down. I hate stopping snowboarding to like go get some water and go get some food. Because after I do that, I don't want to snowboard anymore. If I do, I'm like, I don't mind snowboarding again, but like I'm just not at that energy of when I showed up for the day. I'm all about eating a huge breakfast. Like let's go get like a burrito. Like let's start the day off like ready to go, and then let's ride till the gas tank is empty. I don't like stopping in between. But if I was to stop on the mountain and I could eat anything while snowboarding, pizza. It's got to be pizza. Pizza and a Mountain Dew. I don't do that often, despite having a dad bod. I don't do that often. But the gym, ooh, guys, we're close to getting the gym ready. We got a lot of the stuff ordered. We found a steal. So everyone knows I've been having knee issues this season, which is kind of a bummer. And like that's a big point of getting the gym. I turned 30. I am technically an athlete now. I snowboard for a living. My body is my biggest asset. So let's get that dialed in. Let's get healthier. So we're going to build a gym right outside these doors. We went into Target and it was like, sometimes our Target gets stuff that like an online order returned and they discount it so heavily. So we got a $500 workout bike for $250, 50% off a bike. And the best part about a bike, if you know anything about fitness or whatever, like running is pretty bad for your knees. There's a lot of things that are like that with cardio that are bad for your knees, but the bike riding is good for your knees, but also it's good for mountain biking to get in shape with biking in general. So I'm gonna have a bike that I'm gonna sit on for like bike 6 hours a day or something, or 6 miles a day or something. I don't know. I'll figure out what it is. But I'm really excited because I was nervous. I was like, I need to get, I really think I'm missing some cardio in my life. Like I do all the jumping, the hopping with snowboarding. I'm snowboarding almost every single day. Like I'm in shape. I can hike up any peak, not get deep breath, anything like that. But just think some cardio would help me lose some of that, the belly, the dad bod, you know. Plus get some weights, you know what I'm saying? Like I've never so like my snowboarding is getting really good. I'm like right out of peak where I'm like, yo, dude, I'm becoming a really good rider. Well, what's the next edge? Like what's the next thing I can do to improve my snowboarding? Get in shape, you know, like let's shed some pounds and put some muscle on. Let's get stronger. And that should really change my snowboarding next year. Chocolate drizzle and coffee. I'm hungry now. Michael, dude. Good thing the gym's not up. I'll join you. D-Leafer, dude, have a good night editing photos, my man. Anna says, just came back from snowboarding American Dream. It was so sick, dude. And I can't wait to get back out there. The parks. The cool thing is I went last summer and they had like an okay park built. Their park building looks like it got a lot more sicker, a lot more sick. So I'm really excited to get into Big Snow, and it is, I think, Dark says Big Sky fairly available. New Mexico super affordable. I thought you were saying that Big Snow was affordable. I didn't think Big Snow was that not affordable. I thought it was pretty affordable. Budget boarding with Buckhouse. Neverland, and I love it. Can make a series about it. Like that could be the playlist name. All right, Shiley, I'll make the video for your mom. Oh, that's cool. So Martin says, since I've been in the Discord, which you should follow the Discord, we're over 700 members in the Discord. Martin says, I've talked to a lot of people from the US and noticed there's so many ski and snowboard culture differences between Europe and the US. It's so different. It really is. The US is a bunch of softies. Wyndham Parks got ranked top 5 terrain parks on the East Coast. Impressed with the boys at Wyndham Parks. They want you to come back and hook up with the staff. Dude, I'm down. I would say, dude, Wyndham Park was fire. The single jump they had was big and fun and scary. Was it two? I think it was a single jump. And then their rails were super clean. We had a really good day at Wyndham. Shiley knows what I'm talking about eating on the mountain. Wyndham is my home mountain. Below 221. Let's go. Hunter said, when going to Bear Mountain, we literally have a jet boiler and eat instant noodles with leftovers from home. Best thing ever. When I was a kid, we'd make peanut butter and jellies. And honestly, like when I would go on snowboard trips to Tahoe and stuff, and still actually to this day, dude, peanut butter and jelly is the way to go. We do that all the time. Martin says, you'll hate Europe then because lunch breaks are a big part of the culture here. See, I wouldn't say I would hate Europe because I would just continue to snowboard. I don't have to take a lunch. Snowboarding with the crew. Sydney says, about the biking, I am a triathlete, so basically I bike a lot, and the only reason I have knee problems is because of running. I had to go to physical therapy for like a year straight. Dude, I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, running's brutal. But Sydney, dude, a triathlete? That's sick. I wish I was a triathlete. Yeah, MRK, dude. I think we're gonna mountain bike a lot this summer. I'm pretty sure we're gonna mountain bike a ton because of like having the baby, not gonna travel too much to the snow and stuff. And like mountain biking, it's nice because I can go mountain bike for like 2 hours and make a sick, cool video for you guys. I don't have to mountain bike like crazy. Where with snowboarding, I have to snowboard like 3 to 4 hours in order to make a sick video. So in the summer, once again, that's kind of Bobby and Roman time. They get their time back with dad, or they get more time with dad in the summer because in the winter it's so demanding. Hunter says, it's so smoky up in SoCal. We got 1,300 acres on fire right now, dude. I hate to hear that. I hope everybody's safe in SoCal. I know you guys get crazy fires. Greg says, no way. Waffle cabin for life. All right, Greg, if we go to Killington again, I'll have room for waffle cabin. Oh, no way, Michael. So Michael says, I'm going to try and meet up with you guys this fall at Big Snow. I'll be in Colorado February, so you probably won't be there. Yeah, I travel a lot in February, like out of Colorado. It's like the best month to go to places like the East Coast and the Midwest and stuff because Midwest starts to melt pretty much in February. But that's when everyone actually has snow. Colorado kind of gets their snow early. So like you can have a really good season in January. And then once again, we're still snowboarding in Colorado. Our season goes late. But I'll let you guys all know about the big snow, when I'm going to be there. You guys can come rip. It's going to be sick. Don't tell Swedes about PB&J. They'll kill you. Tim, what does that even mean? Why don't they like peanut butter and jelly? Hunter says super loud or I was surprised to hear that blasting loud music was frowned upon in other states, surprising me. Yeah, so like the whole music thing when snowboarding, it's like with snowboard culture, at least the people that snowboard all the time, when someone shows up and they're blaring their music really loud in the lift lines, or you know what I'm saying, they got like the backpack speaker or the portable speaker and they're blaring the tunes and whatnot. It's a couple of things. Sometimes the resorts will be playing music in the first place, so it's like, well, now we got music fighting music. The other thing is, a lot of the times the people blasting the music are playing, I don't say inappropriate music to kids and stuff like that. But I mean, like you're skiing and snowboarding, there are kids around, and like some of the songs are pretty inappropriate for the most part. The other thing is, it's like an attention grab, like, hey, look at me, look at me, look at me. And with snowboarding, I think it's kind of the culture's idea of like, hey, look at me is like, yo, like I'm not going to tell you to look at me. Like my riding's going to be sick, and that's what's going to cause you to look at me. If you don't have sick riding for people to enjoy or whatever, then just like this is the culture, by the way. This is what people like. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, like don't draw attention to yourself. Like just let your riding draw the attention to yourself. And then I think that's the biggest one is like, it's just everyone feel like it's like trying to get your attention, whatever. For me, a reason why I don't like it is I'm trying to make my content, my videos for you guys, and then someone rolls up with some music blaring. Well, now that clip has copyrighted music in it, and depending on how loud or how close they got, it could literally take my entire monetization off that video, like gone. You know what I'm saying? But all of my talking, if you've snowboarded with me, is like spontaneous in the moment. Nothing's pre-planned. Nothing's like redone. It's like in that moment we get that like what I wanted to say or what I felt in that moment type thing. Sam, what up? Altitude affects appetite. Dark, I've actually never heard that before. That's crazy. But I'm a Colorado native. I've been here since I was 5. So like I've never really experienced like altitude or like being short breath because of altitude or altitude sickness. Like I've never experienced. I'm just so used to it. Mel says, "What's your stance on the board, duck, or both forward? And do you use a lot of forward lean? The knee pain and problem with my knee or with my strapped in foot having the board hang onto it." Yeah, so I'm a 12, -12, so it's like slightly ducked, but it's not completely straight. It's like more like this. My front foot and my back foot are the same degree because I ride a lot of switch and I ride a lot of regular, and I want it to all feel the same. I have no forward lean. Forward lean helps you with your carving, especially like your heel side edge. But I don't ride half pipe, and I carve, but I don't need that to help. But like if you really want to get into carving, consider checking out forward lean. I have thought that some of the knee pain, a lot of my ankle pain, I got pain in my left ankle, comes from my leg dangling off the chairlift. I agree with that sometimes. If there's like 6 snowboards on a chairlift and you get put in weird positions, that can definitely cause my knee to get irritated. CR says, Timberline was epic today, brother. Absolutely beautiful. I cannot wait to get back out to Timberline. Bobby's so jealous. Have you seen the Holy Bully at Timberline? It looks sick. It really does look sick. I hope it's still up when we get out there. The whole point of moving camp to June was more of the mountain will be open and more of the parks will be open for the campers. I think it'll be a better time to do it in June. Snowboard Al says, yo, 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 what up, JB? What up, fam? Snowboard Al in the house. Have you ever snapped a snowboard? Kind of. I've popped edges is what I call them. It's when you have so much pressure that the metal edge snaps and then you get this little line and then that causes a delam and everything like that. I haven't like snapped a snowboard. But yeah, it basically snapped snowboards. Chris says, Jonathan, I skied Telluride in February, and you were right. It was the best skiing ever. The views at the top of Revelation Bowl were incredible. They really are incredible up there. Thinking of Crested Butte next. Chris, I'm also thinking of Crested Butte next. I want to do like a 2 or 3 day trip to Crested Butte. I hear it's got some gnarly terrain out there. But Chris, dude, Revelation Bowl is where I had probably one of my favorite days ever snowboarding. Like the Snowboarding Revelation Bowl is the title of the video of mine. It was like the best powder day of my life. Definitely must watch video. All Sports says, I feel like the places where there are people blasting music are more non-formal, careless resorts. You would never see that in like a big mountain like Loon, Sugarbush, Sunday River. You know who's blares a lot of music and makes vlogging extremely hard? Big Snow. Because it's a refrigerator and they blare the music and it's really hard to find moments to talk to the camera in Big Snow in the snow dome that don't have the copyrighted music in the background. Show us the orca again, Kevin says. Josh, what's up? Josh Lambert in the house. I haven't committed to buying the bindings and the poles and the skins yet for this just because they're so expensive, but I will pull the trigger. I want to use it this spring. The little, it's funny thing is like that's not the orca eye, but it's like by the orca eye. Everyone, you always feel like it's the orca eye. Bobby, I put that on the door, so if you guys are coming in, let me know so I can move that. Shai says, yeah, Jonathan, that's so true. You can't act better than everyone and laugh at them when they all fall. Everyone was once a beginner. 100% Shiley. Not a big fan of... I'm not a big fan of... like on the mountain, it's like pretty normal in the snowboard community to make fun of beginners. They call them gapers. People that are like don't really understand the culture, don't understand how to navigate around the mountain and whatnot. Like I'm not the biggest fan of making fun of those people because everyone was that ignorant at one point. You know what I'm saying? Like I remember living up in the mountains and being completely oblivious to so much stuff that I would never do now, like grabbing Tindy. I was grabbing Tindy in season 1 and season 2. I even got some Tindies in season 3. But this year, I got one really good Tindy. I'm waiting till the day that you go to Canada. I'm going to try and meet up with you. Jasmine, it's going to happen. Holy Bully is melting super fast. That definitely happens. Everything melts. There's like a light switch in the late spring season summer riding where all of a sudden it's like, oh, by the way, it's 80, 70 every single day and snow's like melts super fast. Heating a Basin Saturday. I will be in Colorado Springs this Saturday, sadly. MRK says, I think the knee issues comes from trying too hard with the body to shred a certain way, while the best way is to flow almost effortlessly with my humble opinion. I could see that. there are some things that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make this like, do this like crazy like spray and like, and then also I'm like, ooh, that hurt my knee, and I stopped doing like the nose butter press 360. Like that trick was hurting my knee. So yeah, there are certain tricks that you can do that just aren't best. It's not good motions for your joints, your knees and whatnot. Best powder in my life was also at Telluride. Let's go, Dark Dark. Oh, no way, Snowboard Owl with a $5 super chat, dude. Let's go. It says you hooked up the studio, or you hooked up the studio. You hooked up the studio up, bro. Also, sick house. Nice find. Congrats. Dude, Snowboard Owl. Appreciate it so much. Dude, Snowboard Owl is sick. He goes in, out of like everyone that watches the channel, Snowboard Owl like, goes back and watches like really old videos and always drops a comment. And that's how I remember Snowboard Owl. Because when I'm like replying to comments, I'm like, oh, he's in here. What's up, dude?
Daddy. Hi, guys.
The Orca snowboard. You want to come say hi to all your friends?
Yeah.
What's up?
See.
Say what's up, guys.
What's up, guys?
Settle down. Breathe. You get so excited when you're on live stream.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle. Everybody's excited about the wiggle, wiggle sticker.
Wiggle, wiggle sticker. Wiggle, wiggle sticker. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Oh, she put your wiggle, wiggle down there.
No.
Okay, you can hang out and talk. Everyone's saying wiggle, wiggle back to you. Yeah, that's how I remember Snowboard Owl the most. The dude's always watching and commenting on super old videos.
Daddy, want to get in there too?
Want your book to get in where?
In there. Mommy get it.
I don't know where Mommy went.
No, let's put it in there.
You want to put it where?
In there, and Mommy will put it back.
Mommy put it in here so you can hang out with
No!
Daddy. Settle down.
And not put this thing here to me. No, it's going in there.
Don't put it out there. Dude, chill.
I want Mommy blabbers first.
Okay.
I need to put it in.
Relax. Come on. I will, but you gotta relax, dude. You can't be screaming at everybody. Everyone's here to hang out. They're not here to hear someone cry. Grandma's here. So it's like having almost a 4-year-old. He just chokes you the whole time.
I take it on you.
Okay. Do you plan to do more snowboard maintenance tutorials like the new
Help
way
me.
to sharpen your edges or hot wax? So we've covered those. Maybe we'll make new versions of them just because more people are watching and whatnot. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, not my neck.
I love you.
I don't think we can come on live streams anymore, dude. You're a madman. What happened to the good old days where you would just stand behind Daddy and talk to people? Now you like just want to wrestle. Dude, he does have an evil laugh. Show me your evil laugh. I thought he goes, ha, ha, ha.
No.
Chill tank is empty. Well, him and mom took a nap. So like, if him and mom take a nap, that means it's my job to tire him out so he can go to bed on time. And because mom is super pregnant, she's been taking a lot more naps. Levy, the goal is definitely to go wakeboarding a couple times this summer for sure. Dark says, my kid's 8 now. I remember those days. Right? It's the funny thing is like he acts like this because you guys are on the live stream. Like he's being louder and trying to get more attention.
I just want to run to Daddy. Yeah. Yes.
I'm gonna put you in kid jail. When he was little, I'd put him in air jail. Like if he's being ridiculous, I'd be like, all right, air jail. But now he can reach my head. So air jail doesn't work anymore.
Okay, hold me.
Okay, calm down.
Hold me.
Calm down.
Hold me.
I'm not gonna pick you up if you can't chill.
Hold me.
You gonna chill?
Yeah.
Relax?
No.
Oh. Dude, Snowboard Alley, I'm so excited that you're coming to camp and we're gonna be ripping together. So the numbers for okay. I'm gonna kick you out of here, dude.
No.
I couldn't take it. He had to go. I'm just a person. That's so funny. I love the little dude, but he's becoming a handful. All right, so we did get a Venmo donation from Michael with a $10 donation. Michael, his second donation of the live stream says for some safety glasses for when Roman's around you. Do you see why I got hit in the eye now? That dude's crazy. What I was gonna say is the numbers for summer camp are 5 people for week 1, which is super awesome, and then there's 6 people for week 2. Add a couple people who are gonna be at camp, but they're gonna be doing roles, like being the chef and the filmer and the editor, that will be a part of camp, getting coached and everything. So we're looking at like 6 to 7 athletes per week per camp, which is awesome. It's just like I was saying we could do 10 per week, but like that's a lot. That's max camp. I'm actually really stoked on these lower numbers, the 6 and 7 people per week. So everyone that's coming to camp, you're about to have the sickest time at Snowboard Camp, and I can't wait to have it all together. Mel says, all kids act out when their parents are on the phone or talking to others. It's part of rite of passage as a child. Dude, Mel, you're 100% right about that. Eddie says, been a huge fan for a long time, still waiting to buy stickers, but don't know where. Eddie, I got you on the stickers. Don't you, if you're still on the live stream. If you guys don't know where to snag Evolution stickers, you can grab any of the stickers, and we will be releasing a new sticker next week, the Roman Wiggle Wiggle sticker that you guys are all asking for. Right there, 100% of the Roman Wiggle Wiggle sticker will go to his college fund, by the way. Dude, Neverland, that is a great camp turnout. I'm so excited for Snowboard Camp. The fact that we're doing 2 weeks of camp, where last year we only did 1 week of camp, absolutely mind-blowing. Sierra Venture says, bro, this year is my favorite year boarding, so not great in the park. Or my first year boarding, not great in the park. Will Timberline still have rideable terrain for us, Mountain Jerry? Yeah. Through CR, you should have rideable terrain through early July, and then it starts to turn to where it's like kind of only the black upper mountain stuff. Oh, Coke and Caviar. There's so much snow in Oregon on Mount Hood. It's truly a unicorn. All right, guys, it's 7:15. I'm caught up in the chat. I did tell Bobby that I was going to go live for an hour and then send Roman in. We'll see how Roman does. And if he doesn't do great, then we'll jump off around, I was extending minutes for about 15 minutes, then we'll jump off this live stream. Roman didn't make the 15 minutes. He was close. But we're going to end the live stream here, guys. Thank you so much for all those Venmo donations and Streamlabs donations. You guys are incredible. Snag a sticker. Is it true you need smoother edges for park? Why? Ben, I wouldn't say you need smoother edges. It's kind of a myth. Because it is nice to have sharper edges, but you can give your snowboard what's called, I want to get the right word, a base bevel, where it kind of takes your edge and it bends it up just a little bit. So you got to go a little more on edge to lock into the snow, and then it's super sick. But what I do with the snowboard is I get a snowboard and I never sharpen I used to never sharpen the edges, and I would just ride it. They would eventually dull out, and that's how I'd ride them. I actually do like sharpening my edges again, because like I do like carving, and I feel like I'm pretty good where I'm not going to bite into the rail when I hit rails and stuff. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for sharing with me today. If you missed yesterday's video, I think the view count was a little low. I think it's one of my favorite videos I've made all season. I might look into like changing the title of it. But I took my buddies down some black diamonds. I tried to coach them down this chute. It was gnarly. They were freaking out. Check that video out if you missed it. I'm going to go tire out that wild man. But with that, team, guys, thank you so much for hanging out and talking with me tonight. I think it's a it's a vlog at a basin posting tomorrow, and then we got an epic Breck day coming up, and then we use a resort review soon, and we won't be going live. We'll go live on Wednesday, and then we got to go live a different day because Sunday, probably Monday, because Sunday we will be doing a baby shower. And once again, our registry's at Target. I know some of you guys have found that, which is crazy to me. We didn't even mention that, and you guys found our registry and got us stuff. So Michael, dude, thank you so much. And with that, team, guys, thank you for all the love and support. And as always, thanks for watching. Keep evolving. We'll see you guys